to everyone, welcome back. We don't have so much time today, but I will first of all want to thankful God about you guys that we have you here and that you guys really gave your hearts to God to serve Him. And in the beginning when the church was starting to grow, when people was coming, I really was praying to God and asking Him like, God, how all these people, so different personalities, so different mentality, how they can get together. But when God connects people, all the impossible became to be possible. So I will start to talk about the subject that I wanted to talk with you today. And the name of the subject today is Shortfall, Wide Heart. God put in my heart to talk with you about this subject today. So let's open in the second book of the Corinthians, chapter number 6, sentence 11 to 13. Number 11. We have spoken freely to you, Corinthians, and opened wide our hearts to you. We are not withholding our affection from you, but you are withholding yours from us. Number 13. As a fair exchange, I speak as to my children. Open wide your heart also. Very weird words Pavel talking to the church. He said our mouths are open and the hearts are open too. What does it mean? But why he's saying that the hearts of this church are closed and doesn't really understand people inside? I want us today to understand what is the difference from the wide heart and narrow heart. So what it means the wide heart? Heart like this is open for people because the love. Only the love of person to someone else can open the heart of him and to make him wide heart. A person with wide heart can give love and to love another person that even doesn't love him back. And he is doing things for the other people without to wait for something to get something from it. They are ready to serve another people the same, all of them, no different between person to person. They doesn't separate people as this guy is poor and this guy is rich and I'm gonna help this guy more because he gonna give me more. And all these things the people with a wide heart and open heart are doing to the other people. This is how you can analyze and to see. You know, one short story, one time, not a long time ago, a woman came to me and she said to me, Ilana, I'm really, really sorry, but I was not love you before as I love you now. And I said to her back, I said, this is not what important if you were love me. The most important if I still love you. Because God see our hearts. And it doesn't important how you treat me. It's important how I treat you. Wide heart is open for different people. Those who love you and those who know. Jesus said, what special you doing when you love the same people that love you back? Try to love person that hate you back. Or love a person that you are serve him and treat him so good and he doesn't even saying you nothing and just hate you more. Doesn't respect you. We always trying to find for a comfortable people to serve them. And this is only because our hearts are very narrow and very close. People with narrow and closed heart are always thinking about themselves first. How people talking with me, how people treating me. Those people always thinking about them image in the society. They are also thinking always that people just want to use them and to be mad to them all the time. Those people also like to have people around them that they know that they can get from them something one day. Those people you see them the most. They are a lot around you all the time. Sometimes some of them even coming to the church. When it's outside the church, it's fine, like it's not fine, but these people doesn't know God and doesn't believing in Him. But when it's the body of Jesus in the church, here when we were reading this, Pavel was talking about people that they are in the church, to the Corinthians. He's saying to them that them hearts are so close and little that there is no place. I met some of those people, and these people, it's really hard for them to love each another person. Maybe they loved in all them life like two people except themselves. Maybe even they like themselves and them children. Them or their husband. But not more than this. And at the same time, I know people that they were serving God and serving for 1,000 people around, and they had enough love to give for each person that they were serving at the same time. To give something to each of them. This is the difference. There is people that never liked more than two people in their life, no more. Except themselves, maybe. You know what? Let's analyze ourselves for a moment. Did we love someone else except ourselves? Or all our focus in our life is about ourselves? Maybe our heart is so small and closed that there is no even one more place for another person. Those people thinking that they doesn't want to serve no one else because they thinking like, why I need to serve someone else? I need someone to serve me. Why I need to go to these things? Maybe it's not important for them and they doesn't want to help. Why I need to spend my time, my things, my feelings about another people? Or to spend emotion about someone? Pavel's saying here, open your hearts. What it mean? But wait, how we can do this? Pavel, what are you talking about? When someone just became to believe in God and coming to the church, they coming sometimes with really small hearts, and then it takes time for them to really to serve another people and to think about another people except themselves. But if there is a person that is believing in God already, talking to another people as that he is believing in God and he want to take examples from God, but for 10 years his heart are still small and he doesn't changing himself, something is wrong here. I know only one option and one way how to make the heart bigger, and it's to get the love of Jesus to our hearts. Because when I'm getting the love of God to my heart automatically became to be bigger. But if after a while I'm still the same as I came before to God, something is wrong. It means that something in my relationship with Jesus is wrong. Something doesn't going right here. As we listened today before from people that they said that their life is changed when they became to serve and to love Jesus and to get Him to their life, they changed and their heart became to be bigger and to want to serve another people. Exactly this relationship with Jesus is changing the personality and everything in their life. Even the view of on the life and the thinking, everything is changing. If you know that you don't have this relationship with people around you and you don't love them as God loved them, so maybe your relationship with God is wrong and something is not working there. First of all is the relationship of you with God. The relationship with God changing everything in your life, the relationship with your kids, and the relationship between you and your people that around you, and as well also between the wife and husband. There is a relationship between husband and wife that they are so close to God, each of them, so the relationship between them to each other are really good. The blessing of God there. They understand each other and they love each other. So we need to understand that by ourselves, without the help of God, we cannot do nothing. Like these people that they are believing in God and they saying that they are smiling to everyone, love everyone, helping to everyone, until someone doing to them something wrong and something that they doesn't like, they getting crazy and they stop to serve and stop to love. The end of the love came there. Let's see what Jesus is saying about this thing. So let's open Matthew number 7 and from 12 to 14. Number 12. In everything to do order what you would have them to do for you. For this sums up the law and the prophets. Enter through the narrow gate, for the wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to direction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. I like how Jesus is saying here that how you like to people to treat you, do to them first. So let me ask you a question, how you would like people to treat you? So of course everyone gonna start, of course I want everyone to love me, that everyone gonna ask my mind all the time, they're gonna respect me, everyone will be kind, soft and nice to me. So this is exactly how you should treat your people around. But I don't know why. We really want to get love and respect from another people, but to give, we never want to give. But we need to understand that people around us are different from us. But what the religion mind teach us to do? It teaches us that everyone should think the same. Everyone have to look the same too. To talk the same. So we're talking about that every person here is individual by God. We can be with the same goal, with the same view that God put us there, with the same faith. But we are all different. Each is different from the other. And when you're gonna stop to make another people to think and to do like you, only then your heart became to be open to another people and you able to love them. Because exactly through the understanding that the other person is different from you and he doesn't have to be the same like you. Because if God wanted all of us to be the same, He was creating us the same, with the same thinking or the same personality. But God's saying that each of us has the choice to be different. You know, it's even a classic example between a wife and husband. Two different people that born in different places, even maybe sometimes in different countries. The mentality is different. And then when they are really know each other more under one roof, and then sometimes one trying to change the other one to go to the same mentality and the same way that they are used to live, and the same standards that he thinking that is the best, but he doesn't know that there is another standard and another way. And then it can start a conflict. Instead of understand each other more, with the difference between them, they starting to put the other one down and in the level down and to make him to understand the other one, the thinking that he is the right. No, you cannot wear this, you need to wear exactly like this, like I like. Because my mother was wearing this. Okay, I'm joking, this is just an example, but you understand me guys, that everyone has different view, everyone has different thinking or something else that he is used to. Or he can say, or she can say, in my family it was not allowed to do this. But hey, you have now another family, so maybe you can have new laws in this family in this way. And when they are not succeed to find a mutual language between them, that means that them hearts are really close and narrow. And it's very difficult for them to put inside them hearts someone that he is a little bit different. To love and to accept him with all his difference. What is special in wide and open heart? That he doesn't only talking about love, he is showing love. And the heart is so open that 2 or 3 people, it's nothing for him to love in all his life. He loving a lot more than 3 or 2 people. And not only people that looks like him or thinking like him or from his family. I was praying this week for God to make our hearts to be open. That our heart gonna be open for every person that wanted to go there. That it will be a place for everyone to understand and to love. Because I think that a lot of churches right now, they doesn't have this. And it's a serious shortage. It's not enough, something is not exist there. And this is the first thing that we have to have in the church. Because when we getting the love from God, from up, we have to show it to the people around. Not a long time ago, someone asked me how to be a successful leader. And I said that it's to get people with love, never mind who they are. This is the key to succeed. If you want somehow to change something in his life, First of all, you have to love the person and to get him, never mind how he is and who he is. And through this love that you're gonna give to him, God gonna change things in his life. I'm sure that so many people here that came to our church, to Security of Zion, first of all that they met here was not me, the pastor. First of all, they met love. And this is because a person by himself cannot give nothing. But when a person is full in the love of God, you can talk and people gonna see the love through your words. Or they gonna look at you and they gonna see this through your face. You're gonna pray for them and people gonna feel this. They gonna feel that really someone care about them and praying for them and really want them to have a good. This is very important. And let's look again in Matthew 7:12-14, the things that Jesus said about that we should go through the narrow gate, because the wide gate is leading to destruction. And a lot of people are entering through the easy way. And the small gate is narrow and only a few find it. So let's say the truth. When a person choosing the narrow way, while he going in the small and the narrow way, he meeting the wide heart. At the same time, when a person going and choosing the wide way, his heart got narrow. Because the narrow way that you're going with Jesus there, maybe it's gonna be harder, painful, uncomfortable. Not like the wide way, that you're just going there and you have space, everything is easy, everything is really fast. Go to the right, go to the left, you still have space. Not like the narrow way, that it's so narrow that you even cannot go to the right, to the left, because it's so hard, and if you're going a little bit out of there, you're not there anymore. And those people who choose the narrow way, the hard way, them heart is changing by the way. On the way he need to lose something. God is helping him. And while you walking there, your heart became to be bigger and wide. Your myself and I became smaller. And Jesus inside you became to be bigger and bigger. And for me, my goal, my prayers, it's not to see only 2, 3, 10 people in our church with a wide heart. I want to see a new generation of people and believing in God and following Him with a wide heart. And the teenagers with heart that you can see by them way, by them heart, that they're going in the narrow way. Because if you want to go also to the right and to the left, this heart is not able to go in the narrow way. Jesus said that the narrow way, the gate, is harder to find Him. And how we used to, that how bigger the church, how many people is there, that's mean maybe that the quality is better and higher there, no? But God said that not a lot of people, only few of them finding the right way. This road is narrow, that taking you to the life. And you know, between to be in Jesus and to live in Jesus, it's a different things. To be the people that choose the narrow way and the wide heart. If you're feeling like these words are for you and you need today to make your heart wide, to open the heart for another people, take this word and ask God that you want to have your heart like His heart. Because we want to change. And if we don't want to change, something is wrong. If we don't want changing, our spirit is dead. Maybe our relationship with God is not working right. And then also your relationship with people around became to be worse. And today we just need to check ourselves. If you are going after God, but actually your heart is not ready for this and He is not open for people around, and you love yourself and the person next to you only, but you know that the heart of Jesus was unlimited. He was living for us. He was giving everything that He had. His heart was so big. I was praying to God and I said to God, I don't want just a wide heart. I want an unlimited heart. Because I saw that some people that I saw, they were serving thousands people, and their heart is never got tired of this. Never got tired from love. and thousands of million times someone was not treating them good and respect. Maybe they were not getting back all the love. They were not looking for people that it was easier to serve them and they were getting something from them back. A wide heart doesn't supposed to choose who to serve. He doesn't want to serve more these people or these people. He's serving everyone as the same people. This is exactly what a narrow heart doing. They are choosing the right people that they want to serve, and people another they doesn't want to serve them because maybe they will not get from them the thing, or it's not will be so comfortable for them. Today is the day to change your heart from the narrow heart to the wide heart. God today wants to do it for us. Not just a little bit more wide than before, He wants to change it completely. Unlimited hearts. Because if you really want to serve, your hearts should be without limited. We need to learn how to love like Jesus loved. Like Pavel said to the church from Corinth, I'm saying exactly the same to my church. Make your heart open, that it will be a place for everyone who wants to be there. Sometimes when you need help and you're coming to a person to help you, but you're feeling that he is ignoring you a little bit, and you're feeling like he doesn't want really to help you. It's not so good, this feeling. This person with a narrow heart probably will just judge you. Even before he will try to understand you and your problem, he gonna judge you before. Choose today the right way. In the narrow way, God will change you and gonna make you to go in the harder way for you to understand what you need to change in yourself. And only those who gonna choose the narrow way and them heart gonna be wide and wider, only with them God gonna use to build His kingness. They will be the instruments of God. They will be able to talk about the love of God and to pass it to people around. Through them, God gonna work a lot. Today we need to choose. Today we need to make our decision. You know that if you want to serve someone, you have to love him. When Jesus went to resurrect Lazarus, he was even so good friend of him that he was even crying a little bit before he went to do this. And you can see how he really loved him. And we need to learn from it. We can start to serve and to help to another people, to make them to come to believe in God, only if we really, really love them before. And we have a pain for them and we want them to come and to resurrect them. When Jesus went to do it, first of all, he went near the tomb, and the first thing that he said to people is to throw out the rock. Our mission as a church with wide heart is to move rocks like Jesus did in prayers. You know who really praying for people that know that they want to throw all the stones out, for people that they are spiritual already dead, and they praying for them, for the tomb of them to go out and the rocks to throw away. These people that them spirit is dead, they living in signs and they living in religion. Someone need to pray for them and to throw away the stones of the tombs. This is who we are. We need to pray for them. The generation of the Reformation. And we care about these people that them spirit is dead. And our prayers are changing and moving these stones out. And today we were hearing a lot of testimony of people that they were dead in the spiritual way and now they are alive. That before today they were really, really deep in the spiritual tomb and they were dead by the spirit, and today they are alive. But someone moved these rocks away. Someone was praying for them. You know, Jesus was not moving the stone by himself. He just said to people to move the stone away. And the apostles came there and they moved the stone because Jesus said them. And this is the prophetic word for today. A church with a wide heart gonna move and throw away the stones. Then Jesus said to Lazarus, "Go out." He heard his voice and he went out. In John 5, sentence number 25, Jesus said, "Very truly I tell you, a time is coming and has now came, when the dead will hear the voice of the Son of God, and those who hear will live. Those people who their spirit is dead and they are not believing in God because they are in the tomb, when Jesus is talking to them through our praise, they are going out and became to be alive. Lazarus is going out of the tomb because Jesus told him to go out, with all the things covering on his body. In this moment, Lazarus is still covered from the things that they put him because he were dead. And Jesus said to the apostles to take this out of him and let him go. It means that when Jesus telling him to go out, he is still stuck, he is still not free. And then only after they taking this cover out, he became to be free and he can go. So it's not enough for these people just to go out of the tomb of the spiritual dead when they're listening to the Son of God talking. It means that someone need and should help them to go out of to the freedom. And the church of this time, of today, it's a church that really care about these people, and she want to help and to take them out of there, to set them free. And those people are with wide hearts. They really care about another people and they want to help them, and this is really bothering them when there is a people that doesn't want to go out of the tomb. For those people who dead spiritually and they are going away from God, so the church should be and have to be care about them and to pray for them. Let's stand up as a church and let's pray for them right now together. God, we are asking from you, give this word to our spirit. Let right now that this word will be in our heart. You saying that the church of this day, it will not be less of people with wild heart, and it's gonna be people with, and it's gonna be a lot of people coming with unlimited hearts in this generation, and they're gonna serve God through this love. In these places when there is the tomb and these people are there, the dead in the spirit, and the church gonna do this and to help them and to throw away the stones. Today is the time when God saying you have to pray, and He gonna throw the stones, and to listen to the voice of the Son of God. And we are propheting today that the time of these people, that taking these people out of the tomb, the generation in this church will be here with a wide heart, and it's gonna be placed for thousands of people. We are ready today to get the wild heart of you, God. We believe, God, that you are sending us to help them, to set them free from these people that they are already out of the tomb. They are alive, but they are still stuck. They are still covered of these clothes of the dead. To take out this away from them. Today, we want to be there when there is people that really need us. They need a freedom. We're gonna serve them and pray and to give them the word of God, and they will be freedom. No cover with these things, tire, and they will be free. We believe, God, that you're taking our jealous up today about this, and we're gonna be careful. We're gonna be with wide heart. And today we're getting this decision that we will not have narrow hearts. We don't want narrow hearts. We want your love. We want to get it from you now. We want your heart. your love. Let us heart to be open. Give us this. Give us your love. To make our heart soft. And to ready to help and to serve. For these people who really need it. Give us to live this life without the egoism. I know we can. To serve to so many people. So many people need it. So that someone will come and throw away the stone. Someone needs this today to listen to your voice. Someone needs today that someone gonna help him to take out the cover. But because the shortless of the people that they doesn't have the big heart, open heart. We are ready for changes. Jesus, we're ready for change. We got the decision to go and to walk after you. Let our hearts to be bigger, change them. To be wide. That burning from you, for your heart. Heart that doesn't getting tired from love. Doesn't matter what, but they are not stopping. I praying for everyone. That no one will stay with a narrow heart, only with wide heart, that ready to love, ready to give love, and to serve you. I'm thankful for you for this generation.
Тебя больше.